Here we go. Here goes nothing. I know you've heard it before. Going on a thru hike is like falling in love. You're vulnerable, leaping headfirst into something that might use you, hurt you, and break you. But you trust. You trust that it will provide for you, that it will care for you, that it will return the love you give it, coming in the form of smiles, growth, and adventure. You know it might fail. It might not be what you expected. But all you can do is keep moving forward, remaining consistent. As we approached the Mexican border, my excitement that was previously mixed with nerves turned into plain fear. The view from the B&B. Who do I think I am? Why do I think I'm capable of walking this entire trail? 2,650 miles when I've only ever slept in the woods twice before and once in Lindsay's backyard. There was no going back now. All I could do was try. We hiked 5 miles on our first day in March. I set up camp, cried about everything that scared me, and managed to sleep a bit before hiking 15 miles on our second day where we made it to our first little town. And despite being in the desert, the nights got cold. It was frosted over last night, so we're doing a little drying action at Lake Marina. We got to eat our first real human food of trail, which I could honestly barely eat. Moo! Moo! We've got a leftover breakfast burrito from the malt shop in Lake Marina this morning for lunch. Really hitting the spot. This was a lie. It was not hitting the spot. I struggled with my appetite for about the first week, and then eventually acclimated to the thru hiker diet of ramen, instant potatoes, candy, and town food. Lots and lots of town food. And quickly learned that eating to go can be difficult when your only utensil is a spoon. I'm trying to eat my spaghetti with a spoon, and it's just not great. But we'll make it work. Won't we, Lindsay? Hello, everybody. Annie and Lindsay here. Ciao. We are having a really great snack. I just had some beef and cheese. First beef and cheese of the trip. Oh, well, I did have beef jerky for dinner last night. But, yeah, pick it up at your local Walmart. It really slapped. Lindsay's having some dried mango. We are about 3 miles in this afternoon. We left at about 12:30. Now it's almost 2. And we have a beautiful view of Lake Marina, which I'll show you now. We made it to the restaurant. Really, the whole trail revolves around getting food in one way or another. Look at that croissant. We had to quickly master the art of the resupply. How many breakfasts, lunches, and dinners and snacks do we need before we have access to food again? Which foods are lighter so my pack isn't too heavy? Trying to resupply in Mount Laguna and feeling very overwhelmed. All I have is postcards so far. And then back to the solitude, where the only noise is the crunch of our footsteps in the dirt. Hello. It is day 5. We just left Mount Laguna, and today has been a really good day. Yesterday was kind of miz. Spirits were kind of low until we got into Mount Laguna, and then I was feeling better. But today I'm just feeling really happy to be out here, and it feels really cool, and such a privilege to just, all I have to do is just walk every day. I'm just walking. We might hit 50 miles today, which is cool also. So yeah, good day. As a couple of East Coasters who only knew hiking to be suffering through the Green Tunnel before a view at the very top of a climb, we were in awe of the day-long expansive views that the desert was offering us. We just felt so lucky. It kept us calm despite the constant reminders that we had so much trail ahead of us, and we had really only just begun. Only 2,600 miles to go. But it helped to know we weren't doing it alone. Despite starting trail in March, when April is the most popular start time, we were meeting new hikers every day, and so we sank into routine and had some sleepless nights. But it was okay because the next day was town day. We're headed to town! We're gonna get some mom's pie and get our first hitch of trail. We are on this great flat ground, and I want so badly to enjoy it, but my feet hurt so bad. I think I might need insoles or something. We made it to Scissors Crossing! In the words of Eleanor Osborne, the desert was like kindergarten. Finding comfort in a place that was brand new, finding friendship in people that were brand new, and relearning a brand new version of life. And I fell in love with my life again in the desert. Simplicity and the privilege that was waking up and truly living one day at a time. Which came easily when we got to visit the coolest little trail towns, places like Idlewild where we met the mayor, who is a dog. We also got to rent an Airbnb and fill it to the absolute brim with hikers, and then had to head back into the mountains before we got vortexed into that place forever. Now we were in the high desert, which felt worlds away from what we were used to. There was snow, which meant we needed microspikes and ice axes, which warranted ice axe lessons to learn the new skill that could potentially save our lives. Good morning. It is cold this morning in the desert. We're a little past mile 300. The trail went past a hot spring last night, so it's fantastic. Sticking our legs in there, letting our muscles relax. We're starting to do more consistent, like 17, 18, 19, 20 mile days now. So yeah, that felt good. Tomorrow we're gonna hit mile 340, which will be the on-trail McDonald's, which is super exciting. Also, we'll mark about halfway of the desert and a month on trail for all of us. So it'll be a big celebrating day. And yeah, it's been fun. And when things began to get mundane, we found new ways to make it exciting. As it turns out, when an on-trail McDonald's is only 35 miles away, hikers will nap for a few hours in a pit toilet and then start hiking at midnight to get there in time for breakfast. So we're about a mile out from the McDonald's that's on trail, and it's kind of like an iconic stop. So like, we've mostly all seen pictures of like the sign that says McDonald's 0.2 miles away or whatever it says. And I am like convinced it's a wooden sign. Drama is convinced it's a metal sign. Anyways, we decided to shake on it. Whoever's right has to buy the other one a breakfast burrito. So moment of truth is coming up. I'm nervous. It's right up there. I swear that's wood. It looks like wood. Ah, sucker! I'm getting a free burrito! The golden arches! Yay! Free burrito! Someone was wrong. After a few more days on trail, we found ourselves in Wrightwood for a pretty epic Easter celebration. This local church provided us with amazing free entertainment, delicious free food, and most importantly, free beer, so we had full bellies and full hearts headed back to trail. I fell in love with who I was becoming on trail, and that's when all of my doubts melted away, and I knew it would last.